I thought AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas was going to be an easily accessible paradise. I was dead wrong. Completely, utterly dead wrong. It is actually a brutal battlefield of giant distances versus Texas hospitality. Picture this exact scene in your head right now. Opening match day for the global tournament at this giant arena. You flew 12 grueling hours across the Atlantic Ocean. You paid nearly $1,000 for a ticket. You expected legendary Southern comfort in a massive dome. Instead, your rideshare driver drops you off miles away. Why? Because the entire multi-lane perimeter of Arlington is locked down. The hot concrete highway traffic is not moving. The burning Texas sun is beating down on you. The local temperature is soaring past 100 degrees. You are running down a massive asphalt parking lot. Your lungs are burning, your smartphone is dying. You finally reach the outer security gate check. You pull up your digital ticketing mobile application. The screen freezes instantly due to network overload. You refresh the application over and over again. Nothing. Just a spinning white wheel of death. You step up to the high-tech optical gate scanner. The laser lens flashes a bright, cold red light. Access denied. The stone-faced security guard points away from the arena. You look past him at the massive entry queue. It stretches back for miles down the burning concrete fields. An absolute ocean of thousands of fans are bottlenecked. They are screaming, chanting, and pushing in 5 languages. Your phone signal drops to absolute dead zero. You cannot reload your digital currency transit wallet. The stadium loudspeakers begin blasting the thunderous entrance music. You can literally feel the bass frequencies shaking the concrete. The ground is vibrating beneath your running sneakers. But you are completely stuck outside behind concrete barriers. All because you did not learn the real stadium-specific manual. Knowing these hidden operational rules is your only lifesaver. It is the absolute only thing protecting your expensive seat. If you skip these details, you will be left outside crying. This massive venue is officially managed by the Dallas Cowboys. It is the world-famous kingdom of owner Jerry Jones. It holds over 80,000 screaming fans normally. But for the FIFA World Cup 2026, things change. The entire layout alters under strict, absolute international control. Its massive scale becomes a terrifying logistical trap. Let's expose the raw, unedited, terrifying operational reality. The soccer intel and official fixtures war. Let's look directly at the technical football data here. AT&T Stadium is located in the city of Arlington, Texas, USA. It is widely celebrated as a multi-billion-dollar architectural wonder. The giant soaring steel arches perfectly reinforce the massive scale theme. But international soccer rules have forced major changes here. The natural grass-playing pitch had to be completely re-engineered. They built an advanced system to raise the entire field floor. This project was done to fit the strict FIFA dimensions. This major alteration completely threw off the original seating map. If you bought secondary market tickets, listen up close. Your sightlines might be altered by the massive hanging scoreboard screen. The giant jumbotron screen spans across the entire center field. Now, let's break down the official match schedule war. This arena is slated to host a massive multi-match tournament slate. The stadium profile includes highly critical group stage match days. It is also hosting a record number of knockout stage matches. Let's trace the real official match journey chronologically right now. The tournament path starts on a high-stakes group opening Sunday. The stadium opens with an explosive clash of Netherlands versus Japan. The local community will be flooding the roads early. Expect massive highway congestion on Interstate 30 instantly. The suburban arterial roads around North Collins Street paralyze completely. If you do not arrive hours before kickoff, you fail. The second scheduled fixture brings a weekday match to area. This will showcase a fierce Group L continental clash of styles. Get ready for the massive battle of England versus Croatia. The local Texas weather could bring blinding afternoon sun glare. The lack of natural shade around the entertainment district is lethal. The humidity outside the dome might feel incredibly heavy. Walking through the unshaded parking lots becomes a physical endurance test. The third game brings a high-intensity Monday group match. This will be a highly tactical Group J match layout. Prepare for the South American flair of Argentina versus Austria. This game clashes directly with heavy Monday afternoon commuter traffic. The local workforce utilizes Highway 360 heavily. The entire highway loop around Arlington will be completely jammed. Fans trying to travel from downtown Dallas face immense delays. The fourth match day sets up a high-stakes Thursday battle. Expect a crucial final Group F stage qualification battle here. The Asian powerhouse returns for the match of Japan versus Sweden. Traveling international supporter groups will flood the local entertainment district. Rideshare availability will plummet to absolute zero across the region. The continuous line of supporter buses will clog the main access ramps. The outer gate checkpoints will face extreme physical bottleneck pressure. The final group stage game plays out on a hot Saturday. This determines the final Group J match for these seeding placements. Watch the heavy group closer match of Jordan versus Argentina. The hot summer heat wave can hit maximum temperature peaks. The massive parking lots turn into giant thermal heat islands. Radiant heat from the black asphalt spikes brutally. Staying hydrated outside becomes an absolute emergency survival priority. The knockout war begins with a high-tension Tuesday round. This marks the ruthless round of 32 elimination stage. The losing national team goes home, the winning team survives. The crowd tension outside the ticket turnstiles will be palpable. The emotional stakes in the concourses will be incredibly high. Expect intense security profiling checks at every single ramp. The sudden death path continues on an intense Friday night. Another heart-stopping round of 32 sudden death match fixture. Two surviving global teams fight to stay alive in Texas. A night kickoff means temperature changes outside the stadium gates. The wind sweeps across the open flat geography of Tarrant County. The giant steel doors might open to circulate the valley air. Fans sitting near the open end zones will feel the wind. The path to glory hits a crucial Monday elimination stage. The high-stakes round of 16 elimination thriller match arrives. An elite round of 16 blockbuster will ignite the pitch. The global spotlight focuses directly on Arlington this evening. Resale market ticket prices will hit an absolute peak here. Local flight traffic into Dallas-Fort Worth International will bottleneck. Corporate private jets will be clogging the regional airport runways. The final historic showdown brings a high-profile Tuesday semi-final match. The ultimate World Cup semi-final battle of global titans. The final step before the grand final plays out right here. A ticket to this match is a gold certificate worldwide. The infrastructure of the entire Metroplex will stretch to its limits. The local hotels will be completely gouging room rates tonight. Every square inch of the city will feel the fan pressure. Now, let's trigger the real geographic controversy online. Fans are actively losing their minds on social media forums. Why? Because Arlington is the largest city in America without public transit. There are no public subways, no light rails, no city trains. The giant distances force you to rely completely on personal vehicles. The highway system is built purely for local car owners. International travelers without car rentals are completely stranded by default. Is FIFA completely genius for scheduling 9 games here? Or are they completely out of their corporate minds? Is this a stadium paradise or a suburban transit nightmare? Tell me your raw opinion in the comments below. Let that isolating reality sink into your brain. Now, let's look at the financial damage to come. The direct damage to your international travel bank account. The themed ticket and cost survival zone. Let's talk real numbers, cold, hard, global cash economics. The ticket market for Texas is completely unhinged. Official FIFA face value ticket pricing tiers are non-existent. The real resale prices reflect the extreme stadium demand. Category 3 seats behind the goals started at hundreds of dollars. Good luck finding that price on the open internet. Real resale platforms are pushing Category 3 toward $1,000. Category 2 corner seats are hovering well above $1,200. Category 1 prime lower bowl longside midfield view tickets. Prices can easily escalate toward $2,500 per match. The elite corporate hospitality suites and club-level access tiers, they are running into several thousands, sometimes tens of thousands. Jerry World is built for premium high-roller spending power. The average working fan faces massive financial exclusion gates. That is just the price to get through the door. Now, let's look at the daily cost of living. Texas, during World Cup tournament week, is pure financial extortion. Let's put the raw financial data on the table. Let's build a clear cost comparison tier text-wise. First, let's trace the budget fan survival path. You book a bunk bed in a shared hostel room. Hostel options are extremely limited in suburban Arlington zones. You are staying way out in downtown Dallas or Fort Worth. A night here can push past $85 easily. You eat cheap fast food street tacos or gas station sandwiches. You must pay for long-distance regional highway bus transfers. Your daily survival cost will sit in a wide range. Expect to spend around $100 to $150 daily. Next, let's trace the mid-tier fan path layout. You book a standard, basic 3-star hotel room. You are located in Arlington, Irving, or Grand Prairie. The local suburban hotel clusters raise rates aggressively. Nightly rates can swing anywhere near $350. You eat your meals at casual sit-down family diners. You rely entirely on rideshares like Uber and Lyft platforms. The massive distances between districts generate massive trip bills. Your daily baseline budget expands significantly here due to distances. Plan for a baseline around $450 cash. Finally, let's map the high-roller fan luxury path. 5-star hotel suites in downtown luxury towers or golf resorts. Nightly charges can easily pass $1,500 base. Fine dining steakhouses, private limousine transport drivers, VIP suites. Your daily operating cost passes $3,500 easily. But wait, the financial scam gets much more severe. The local stadium price markup is total highway robbery. It is a total, flat-out, highly organized legal scam. Inside the stadium plaza gates, normal economics are completely dead. Concession stands utilize automated pricing updates based on peak demand. A basic stadium hot dog could cost you up to $15 or $16. A single plastic cup of draft beer might easily hit $20 to $24 once automatic digital tips are added. Even a standard bottle of plain water could be jacked up toward $8 to $10 at the concession stands. You think you can save cash by shopping outside? The local neighborhood gas stations are gouging prices too. A basic bag of potato chips can hit nearly $8. A single energy drink will cost you around $9. The local convenience stores operate with complete impunity. They know traveling international fans have zero alternative choices. Am I being too harsh on this Texas economy? Is this level of inflation acceptable for a sporting event? Tell me if you are willing to pay this. Drop your thoughts in the comments section right now. The neighborhood identity, food, pubs, and fan clubs. Listen to my voice very carefully right now. Do not buy your meals inside the security fence. You will go completely broke before the halftime whistle. Let's map out the real neighborhood food spots instead. The area directly surrounding the stadium complex is a sea of parking. Asphalt fields stretch out in every single directional vector. But if you walk past the asphalt, you reach the entertainment zone. Let's locate the prime pre-match fan gathering areas. The massive parking lots turn into legendary Texas tailgating fields. The local vibe is built around massive truck tailgates. Custom-modified pickup trucks set up massive sound systems. They smoke brisket, play loud country music, and share beers. This is the true heart of Texas hospitality. They will welcome you if you are friendly and talk football. You can experience real fan camaraderie in these specific zones. But the commercial zones near Texas Live are heavily overpriced. It is a giant indoor entertainment complex right next door. The facility houses multiple corporate bars under one massive roof. They have massive television screens and outdoor beer gardens. The energy inside is loud, packed, and intensely sports-focused. A cold pint of draft beer can hit over $12 here. The interior corridors fill up with human traffic rapidly. You must arrive hours early to get inside the main pavilion. Otherwise, the bouncers will close the outer street line. Let's drop some essential local food survival hacks. Your primary neighborhood food target is Hurtado Barbecue. This is a legendary local spot serving real Texas craft barbecue. It is located just a short distance from the stadium perimeter. The line moves slow because the food is world-class. They utilize traditional wood-fire offset smokers for everything. They serve massive open platters of smoked prime brisket and beef ribs. The bark is dark, smoky, and perfectly seasoned. The brisket slices are incredibly juicy and tender. Expect to pay around $25 to $40 for a feast. Now, let's launch the controversial local food attack. Let's talk about the giant stadium, Texas Long Hoagie. This monster item is sold directly inside the stadium concourses. It is a massive 2-foot sandwich covered in heavy chili and cheese. The local fans swear it is a culinary masterpiece. They line up for blocks to purchase this heavy item. The other half of the world says it is absolute trash. It is an ungodly mixture of processed cheese and grease. A heavy grease bomb that will ruin your stomach before kickoff. You will spend the entire second half inside a stadium restroom. What's your take on heavy Texas stadium food? Would you risk your stomach before a long concrete walk? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The logistics, battlefield, and security ambush? Let's chart the absolute logistics war zone map. I did not expect the highway system to fail. The lack of pedestrian infrastructure creates a systemic bottleneck trap. Let me tell you a true survival story. An experienced football fan from Mexico traveled here recently. He expected smooth highway transit, but got hit by pure distance chaos. He read the official online local city transportation booklet. He exited the stadium after the final match whistle blew. He walked into an absolute ocean of thousands of fans waiting in the rideshare lot. The cellular networks were completely dead due to the crowd size. Cell towers could not handle 80,000 simultaneous connections. His rideshare application could not connect to find a driver. The highway traffic around the stadium was completely gridlocked. Vehicles were stuck inside the multi-level parking decks for hours. He stood in a gravel parking lot for hours. The heat from the idling car exhaust engines was suffocating. The surge pricing on his screen shot up to astronomical levels. By the time he reached his hotel, his wallet was broken. He spent hundreds of dollars just to travel 20 miles. Do not trust the basic official tourist travel guides. The entry gates are designed like a tactical bottleneck. They force a massive wave of people through a single perimeter. Let's expose the ruthless clear bag policy rules. This is where hundreds of traveling fans fail daily. Your bag must be completely, perfectly transparent, clear plastic. It cannot exceed 12 by 6 by 12 inches. No small backpacks, no designer leather purses allowed. No tinted plastic grocery bags, no dark camera cases. If your bag has a dark border or strap, reject it. The stadium security staff utilizes strict industrial measuring templates. If your clear plastic bag is slightly larger, you fail. The stadium staff will not store your bag anywhere. They do not have a left luggage storage locker room at the gates. They force you to throw your expensive bag away, directly into a massive public plastic trash can. Or you must walk miles back across the parking lots. Next, logistics ambush. AT&T Stadium is cashless. No paper bills, no metal coins, no international cash accepted. They only accept major credit cards and mobile digital wallets. But here is the major danger for international travelers. Your home country bank will flag sudden US payments. They see you buying multiple consecutive stadium shirts. Their automatic security system flags it as identity theft. They instantly lock your entire global credit card account. Suddenly, your digital wallet app is completely dead. You cannot buy food, you cannot buy water. You cannot purchase a transport ticket to get home. You are completely stranded in a massive suburban metroplex, with zero access to your money for hours. Always carry multiple separate physical credit card options. Keep them hidden in separate pockets for safety. Safety forecast and the insider handshake. Let's talk about real street safety without filters. The stadium property and the entertainment district are very safe. They are heavily patrolled by local police and state troopers. The physical security presence inside the lot perimeter is massive. But step outside the bright commercial zones after dark? The environment changes rapidly once you leave the stadium footprint. The giant distances make walking down dark highway service roads dangerous. There are no continuous sidewalks connecting the outer hotel zones. You are forced to walk along the grass highway shoulders. High-speed vehicular traffic flies past you at extreme velocities. Walking along the edge of the high-speed roads is a major safety risk. Local opportunistic traffic scammers look for walking tourists. They see your bright international jersey, you are a target. If your rideshare app driver cancels your pickup ride, do not walk down the dark highway shoulders alone. Walk immediately toward the bright main entry lobbies of nearby hotels. Stay directly under the neon canopy lights near security cameras. Now, let's share the ultimate insider handshake, the highly classified trick specifically designed to beat this stadium's flaw. It cracks the code of the Arlington transit void. When the final whistle blows, do not wait in the main lot. Do not run to the main stadium rideshare pickup zones. That is where a massive swarm of people sprints instantly. It creates a dangerous, suffocating human crush bottleneck zone. The queue for rideshares will stretch out for thousands of people. Instead, execute the secret northern escape walk. Walk past the outer northern parking lots toward Collins Street. Locate the pedestrian walking paths heading away from the dome. Cross the main road and enter the local commercial shopping centers. There are multiple strip malls located a few blocks north. Walk a few blocks north away from the stadium lights. Enter a local restaurant or commercial business plaza safely. The local commercial areas remain well lit and occupied. Order your Uber or Lyft rideshare from this specific location. The rideshare drivers can easily access these commercial side lots. The dynamic surge pricing could drop significantly compared to stadium zones, and your driver will actually be able to reach your location. You completely bypass the parking lot gridlock bottleneck maze. That is how you beat the Texas distances. The emotional exit and next venue tease. At the end of the day, you are traveling here. You are here for a once-in-a-lifetime football memory. You are here for the pure, unadulterated passion of sport. Do not let your story turn into a financial tragedy. Do not be the fans stranded in the concrete desert. Let's review the final mega survival gear checklist. Multiple separate credit cards from different global banks. A. Completely clear plastic tote bag with zero tint. High-fidelity earplugs to block the roof echo noise. Pre-downloaded regional transport applications loaded. A heavy external battery power bank for your phone. No excuses, purchase your protective gear right now. Don't let your story turn into an expensive tragedy. You think the giant distances versus Texas hospitality theme here was tough? You think this massive steel dome is complex? Wait until we drop the guide for BC Place in Vancouver. Their identity is the most walkable World Cup stadium. The contrast between these two venues will completely shock you. It turns the entire matchday experience into a coastal walking tour. The financial and physical strategies shift completely on the coast. Stay tuned for that absolute logistical shift travel episode. Subscribe to the Stadium Seeker Squad right now. Stay alive, stay smart, and survive the 2026 tournament. The global football scouting mission continues unabated. Don't fail the test. See you in Vancouver.